All right, we're back. Let's hope that has fixed the issue. So let's just see. We'll just do a shot replay real quick and you can let me know if it's looking any better. We'll go with the first shot of the last hole, of that first hole, because no one needs to see that second shot. Yeah, it looks like crap on mine. Is it looking better on your end? All right, let me try this real quick. Switch over my application. I shouldn't need to exit or anything for that. Just give me one quick second. I tried to do that in a shootout yesterday. I wasn't prepared for it, but I went for it and I totally missed and went flying past the green, needless to say. Sweet, in the chat. All right, we'll see if that's better. Maybe it is part, in fact, due to that application I was using. That would be kind of nice because I did just do a speed test and I was at 5 megabytes per second before I restarted the router and computer, and then after a restart I was at 150, so that shouldn't be the issue now. Tour 8 is a challenging one for sure. There's some tricky shots that you don't notice as much in the first tour because the wind's not as big of a deal, but as soon as wind hits like 6, 7, 8 on some of those holes, it gets tricky. Alright, it's looking better on my end. Better on your end, guys? Just the movement on the screen and stuff, not so glitchy. We'll go ahead and play the hole. Hope it works right here. Yeah, I was hoping that the other app was, or this app actually was the one causing the slow lag in the vocals to slowly get mismatched. So I was trying to go with the first app I used in hopes that would fix it, but
Come here. Milo, come here.
close, not quite. That's strange. Yeah, I just saw that change on mine. That's really weird. Let's see if I can get that fixed. I wonder if this cable is shot or starting to go. After this hole, I'll go grab the other cable and switch it real fast if this acts up again. It looks like it's connecting. That was weird, but it should be back here. Let me know if it goes out again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cable is just going out. So I gotta be careful not to mess with it too much here, and hopefully it'll stay alright. If it goes out again, I'll switch cables. I got another one. Well, starting off good but rough. Close to the hole in one. Close doesn't count. And a good drive on that first hole, just unfortunately hit that grate. So we'll see if we can't turn those around in the next round, the back nine here. Those would be big holes to get an eagle on. Man, this drive probably makes me the most nervous out of every drive in this entire 9-hole selection they've got. I almost wish they would have just given us left to right wind to make playing the right the safe way, and probably would have gone with it almost every time. Playing straight is better for the approach shot is by far better. So you'll get more eagles this route, but that drive is scary. I'm gonna avoid spin as much as I can. A little is good to counter the wind. Oof, late on that one. Take the easy eagle. Just in your regular tour play? Trying to think of where there was headwind. I feel like it was pretty much tailwind almost every drive. Unless you're talking you were getting headwind on a lot of your approach shots, maybe. I didn't mean to do that. I was not paying attention. I hope that did not just screw me. Oh, thank God. I wasn't watching and I was thinking we were at the shootout already for some reason and just hit it. That would have been a dumb mistake for sure. It's not even come close to doing that again. Alright, so I'm very indecisive of how I want to take this hole this time. I had pretty okay success going with the quarterback here, but I'm very tempted to play the rough bump and have that little higher odds of playing the hole in one. I wish the distance was better on the quarterback because the accuracy is so bad here on the extra mile. You know, a 7 is terrible. If I miss even great, that ball is going flying. I think we're going to go quarterback. Either, oh, what's the rocket at in terms of distance? No. We'll go quarterback. And if I got to use a Berserker to play the rough shot, if that looks like the way to go, I'll do it. But that'll put me in a good club position to play it either way. We'll just see how this lines up. I mean, I've been liking it for 4 for the most part. Expert's the one that I've got to switch it up because Expert, the wind is just makes that shot so damn hard. 5 though, I can't believe you use a quarterback. Let's see what happens if we select the Berserker. See where that puts us. See, that's pretty nice. That feels like the way to do it. A little hot, but I mean, that's definitely the safe way to take it. I like that. That's how we're going to have to do that. I mean, it's very reachable from the edge of that first fairway. You're just taking a wood club, and I would prefer the long iron or short iron if I can. That's really all it comes down to. But I mean, I've made that albatross with the wood club, so it's not a bad way to play it. The quarterback is definitely one of the safest clubs in the game. Play this close to the heart. All right, got the eagle. Needed that one. Probably the only hole I need to use the Berserker ball for this course on this level. It's kind of interesting. Use the Berserker on a really short par 4, but sets me up for the safe play, so I will use it. If that can help me get me first, second, or third, definitely worth it. Oh, damn it. I keep doing that. It's alright. Take my mile back. No, the accuracy is even worse. If it had better accuracy, I would think about it. I just need that freaking extra mile to go up to the next level. Level 5, it gets much better. I think the accuracy goes up to 35 or 43 or something like that. It's way better. A great isn't awful. Level 4 and lower, great is just awful. You get in trouble. Not using the Berserker guy. He was like, what? You're gonna use a Berserker on me? Oh, Jesus. Gonna make Eagle hard here. Damn. I hate having to make long Eagle shots. And I can almost guarantee it's gonna happen. Razor's a good club, but it doesn't have the most distance and no topspin yet, which sucks. I mean, at least it still hit the fairway on that first hop. Oh my God, this is like so fortunate. Give ourselves a little room because we're going to overpower a little here. I don't have any curl, so I kind of want to hit great, but just great. Oh, Jesus. Good thing that thing's got really good accuracy. Save Eagle there. Hopefully. It's kind of what I was talking about, Wolfie, with giving yourself room for error. Save your own butt sometimes. The lagging got me off focus. I just started thinking about it and what might be causing it and stuff and was not focusing. God damn it. Just give it like 30 seconds and see if maybe it just is a hiccup in the internet. So it catches up. If not, I don't know. I'll probably pause and restart the stream and see if that does the trick. I'll do a quick internet test while we're in the stream. See what's going on. I kind of imagine that. I mean, I live in an apartment building and it's Saturday. Could just be a bunch of people on the internet doing stuff, slowing me down. Did it fix? I've actually got a frozen stream on my end, so refresh my page. I'm seeing what happens here. It looks fine in my recording system. I got a feeling the internet's just being jammed up right now, unfortunately. Looking any better? Just smoother, it's pixely, skipping. I didn't free, or it might not be frozen. I'm not, it's still on the scorecard. I didn't move it. I scroll it for a second. Yeah, I mean my recording program's only at 14 to 20% usage, which is pretty reasonable, but I'm getting issues even on the speed test page again, so I have a feeling the internet is just being a jagoff. I don't know what I can do in terms of um, potentially getting Comcast to make my internet speeds what they should be at all times, but see where we're at here. Yeah, I'm getting 302 milliseconds of ping, like 3 megabytes per second. I don't know what the deal is. Should be getting 150. Well, like ping is the basically it's the delay for your information to be sent to the server. So ping like 308 milliseconds is terrible. Your ping should be like 10 milliseconds, something like that. It means it's taking forever for every bit of information to go. So I really don't think it's the router. Like I'm wired in. I'm hardwired to the internet. So I'm not even on Wi-Fi. And everything looks normal on the box. I have a feeling they've overloaded uh, one feed into the building. Like they've probably just split one feed into all 8 units, and if a lot of people are using it, I pay for that, and I don't know. I kind of want to call Comcast and tell them that needs to not be an issue because I'm not paying for 150 megabyte service to get 5 megabytes just because my neighbors are home. Obviously not going to do that now, but so sorry, I'm just taking a short break, not getting off the stream or anything. We'll keep it running and going. I'm going to do another speed test in a couple minutes and see if it just, catches up. I mean, the thing is, they all suck because they can. It's a capitalist system. They know they've got everybody stuck. Every area has 2 or 3 options to choose for internet. If you're lucky, some only have one. They basically have monopolies on the system, so they can just do whatever they want, and they're not really totally worried about people's happiness because they know wherever you go, you're gonna have the same stupid issues. Like Comcast, in my experience, is the best, and when you live in an apartment, it sucks. I would have occasional issues when I lived in a house too, though, with Comcast. But it's worse in the apartment for sure. And I've been noticing Saturday morning seems to be a tough time, which is unfortunate because it's my best time to stream. All right, I'm running another test right now. We'll see how it does. All I really need is my upload speed to be like 4 megabytes per second, and it should be enough because the upload is what's important for this anyways. But the last test, it didn't even register an upload. So, I mean, I know it's going to be a little slower because I'm streaming, but it shouldn't be drastically slower. No, that's the funny thing. Like, my phone doesn't seem. I have no connection issues with this game. Like, that's why I wonder when there's so many people that are out there that constantly get disconnected and stuff because I seriously, like, never have been disconnected because of connection. Occasionally, it'll tell me my connection's not stable enough to start a match, but usually it's just like one time and then I go back, try again, and it's just fine. So, not really sure. Holy God, now it's getting me 1,116 seconds of ping. It's like getting worse and worse. Like I hit test like 30 seconds ago and it still hasn't even started trying to do the download test because it can't. Sucks, I may have to not listen to music. I'm going to do another quick replay. Just to kind of test the video on the feed. Let me know how it looks here. I can already tell that's probably not very good. Still recording. Just having massive technical difficulties.
Sorry.
Alright, well, play another hole, see how it goes. Gonna be like officially the longest 18-hole stream in the history of Golf Clash. Can you nuke that for me? See where that lines me up. Not too bad, considering I wasn't sure which ball to go with there. I'm getting a buffering on my page. Is it still running over there? Yeah, don't get it. Like the game is running so perfectly smooth. But I refreshed my browser page and it still hasn't even refreshed yet. So I don't know if you guys are saying anything or what. Hmm, I wonder. I'm actually just gonna close my browser. I'm watching it now through my actual app that I use to record. I can read the chats again, so. How's that now? Because now on my thing it's showing like perfect sync. Interesting. Seems like the solution is to not have my browser open. Unless it just happened to clear up there, but now that I have the chat in the stream page, it's not a big deal. I had to have it open before so I could watch the chat, but it's nice that it's at least live for me now. I always had to watch everything about 10 seconds behind you guys, so it wasn't, or you would even be watching it closer to live than I can watch on the screen, which was kind of a trip. So this is a little better for that, at least. Really could use this one. Effort. No, that's not. I can tell the angle's not there. Close, but not where it needed to be. Really need one after that missed putt. That one hurt more than anything so far. It's been a rough front nine. I've set myself up good and botched the opportunities. all these stream issues definitely didn't help, but hopefully we're back on track here. Thanks, Dan. Or I mean, sorry, thanks, Brian. Ooh, not so nice for the opponent. So I wonder if I can play my music again. Music was through the phone, so I'm hoping that wasn't the issue. Yeah, now you guys should be literally maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind me. Not much. It should be pretty perfect. As close as it will ever be. I wish I knew that. I gotta not have my own stream page open when I am doing this. It helps a ton. I feel like it keeps it synced up better for some crazy reason. Alright. See if I can get Pandora going again real quick. Oh, this hole. I need to just ace it all 6 times today, so I don't have to worry about putting it. Close shot at it. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, I just changed that the other day. Had that other one, water droplet type one, for like 6 months. It was time to change it. Stumbled across that beauty. Except now you guys will have to keep me updated if the viewers increase, because I can't see any viewers or how many are in the chat now or in the stream. Pretty sure it's still just you two, but I'll take it. A little over a week ago, I didn't have anybody watching these, so. All right. Ooh, so someone's probably in there. It shouldn't say me anymore. Unless somehow it still counts me as a viewer because I'm watching it on my application, which shouldn't. Oh, maybe. I've got the chat up still. I pop out the chat window as a part of the way to get it in here. And I still have that window open Because I think if I close that, the chat will disappear. So, oh yeah, that could probably do it. All right, I'd really, really, really like to hit the albatross here. I'm actually going to try the sniper. I'm not 100% sure it'll reach at this level to get there, but I think so. Much more accurate shot, so. I love that hammerhead when I need the extra distance and the curl and all that stuff, but sniper is certainly better for trying to drop long shots. After this hole, I'm just going to step away for 2 minutes, refill my coffee, and use the restroom, and then we'll do the back nine. So you guys will have a minute to get up and do something if you need. Especially because it's going to be a nice long, like almost 5 hours streaming today. Very short breaks in between, probably 15 minutes between each one. All right. I wish I could thumbs down from here. I don't want that on my Led Zeppelin station, but shit. That's why that extra mile, man. Great is so bad. That sucks. One more level up, and that would have maybe stayed on the fairway. Nah, the classic rock definitely seems to have the best influence on my game. Occasionally I'll put on some 90s alternative too, but the classic rock seems to do the best. I'm waiting for We Are the Champions to come on, like when I hit an albatross on the last hole. That'd be epically awesome. It'd be too bad you guys wouldn't hear it. Not here, obviously, but back nine maybe. We're gonna have to go for a hard chip-in shot here after this. There's certain songs from Van Halen I absolutely love, and then a good majority of it I'm not a huge fan of as well. One of the best covers of all time. They covered the Kinks. Tough little shot. No, Van Hagar, I hate. My mom happens to love Sammy Hagar, so heard a lot of it in my day. Man, that was an awful front nine. Definitely need to stand up and regroup. I'm attributing it to all the stream glitches. But we're running smooth now, so hopefully we shall be alright. You know, I need to get really want to hit a minus 25 at least to even hope for anywhere in the top 10. Minus 24 won't do it. Especially because we didn't have a very good tiebreaker. The force is strong in this one. Be right back. All right. Yeah, I was really just going to say, too, if there is an account of all three I would prefer to have the yips on, it is this one. I'd much rather get it out of my system here and do well on pro and expert than have a bad round on one of those two. So let's hope that I can pretty much just turn it on from here on out. I was kind of worried because, to be honest, I mean, doing 3 tournaments straight to play solid golf for 36 holes is really, really hard to do. Hold on one more second. Yeah, you could do it too, Wolfie. You'll get there. It's honestly, I feel like it's almost easier. Yeah, bank management is huge. I'll preach it all the time. General rule of thumb is don't play a tour unless you have 10 times the bankroll. And as that gets higher, you might even want to stretch it more. Like, I have had a hell of a time going from tour 9 to 10. I've hit 30 million, which is theoretically enough to go up to 10, like 10 times now. And then I'll go into tour 10 and I'll lose my first match, go back to 27. And then for whatever random reason, most of the time I lose 2 in a row then in tour 9. So I'm down to like 25 million and I have to rebuild that 5 million. And then I do it all over again. So I've currently set on the path to go to no more or no less than 45 million. And then I'll hop in tour 10. And I'm almost there. I'm about 40 million on both the other accounts. So, but that's the way to do it, man. Be smart with your money and you'll never have to buy coins or anything. And like, I mean, I could enter the pro without even thinking about it. I could do the pro with my rookie account. But yeah, the pro tournament, your competition is honestly easier because a lot of people are afraid to ever move up to pro or don't play enough frequently enough that they maintain a high bankroll. So they can't afford to. So you get a lot of really tough brackets in rookie. But pro is basically only a very small gap of people because most people, once they play pro a little bit, they really improve their game and they want to go to expert. So they move up as quick as they can. So the pro brackets, I feel like, tend to be very realistically good levels for most people. And the win conditions tend to be like rookie, like they're optimal, they're in your favor. Except you have more wind. So like tailwind, you get like 6-mile-an-hour tailwind, and then that's nice. Ah, damn it. Not enough power on that one. So easy to overpower and go into the water there because the water plays like people forget about that 10%, especially down here because I mean 10% of 2 mile an hour is 0.2. So it's not that big of a deal. But it does actually add, and that island is also just a little lower than the rest of the fairway. So it will go a little further. I've overshot it a few too many times in my day. All right, let's see if we can make a nice shot here. We need a good shot. I have been very off as of late with my sand wedge here, so nice I can get one. So close. Oh, we got lucky and it dropped. Awesome. That's what we need. Ooh, twice? That's harsh. But I mean, at that point, it's it's really kind of worth it to take it the second time because you might possibly get a hole in one or, set yourself up for the easy birdie. Awesome. My first official boom in the chat. Now, there may have been one previous, maybe, but not on the screen like this. First official boom in the chat. That helps. Get us back on track. Let's go for another with a hole in one and hole two, shall we? Very doable hole. Especially with that Bandera ball. Can just pretty much get rid of the wind. I wish it had a little better ball guide. That would really make my day, but it's the one club it's hard to get really good ball guide on. It's the long iron. Short iron too. I think uh, I think the Thorn out of all my clubs on all my levels is the best at like 3.8. Need to get some more Falcon cards. Pretty sure that gets great ball guide eventually. Bandera ball. Right in the center. Got the perfect. Can we get it? Ah, darn it. Would have been sweet. I mean, it's very, very possible to hit like 5 eagles in a row right in the beginning of this course. Birdie for the opponent as well. His Bandera balls are pretty cool. Good stats and cool design. Sucks when they're like really good stats, but the design kind of sucks, or the ball's really cool, but the stats suck. Good luck, Tom. All right. The sketty par 3, or par 5, with a horrible, horrible. Ooh, what's my distance difference? 6 yards. I feel like that should be okay. I've been using the Quasar. I think if I just go with the Titan, I should be just fine to reach with the sniper. I would way rather use that club when I can. At least at the live or at the level the hammerhead is still currently at. What in the fuck is this? How it did my channel change somehow? That does not seem like music that should be on this station. Safe shot. Definitely a little further back on the fairway than you'd like to be. Jesus. That's crazy. Could almost just go like that. All right, should have a shot at it again. It's all we can ask for, a shot at it. That's better. Some Guns N' Roses. That's more like what I need. I'm gonna have to try and see if I can up my bit rate a little bit. Now that I know I should do it without the YouTube channel up, I might be able to increase the bit rate, which will help with the pixelation a little bit. Not even close, but ended close. Joe Bonamassa rocks. I didn't do anything. All right, take the eagle. On to hole 4. I'm a little more excited about this hole, this playthrough, now that I know how to take it. Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool show. I've only been for a couple shows so far. I've only lived out here in Colorado a couple years. Go get the quarterback. Oh, really? That's cool. I may have to look into that. I've seen a Led Zeppelin cover band at Red Rocks that was pretty damn good. Closest experience I'll ever get to seeing Zeppelin live. And I saw Blues Traveler. Actually, I don't even know if I really need spin. I came in a little hot last time. Should be a decent shot nonetheless. Sweet. Hole in one would have been real nice, but gotta take that. Still a decent shot for the opponent. See, that's not a bad song, but I'm not in the mood for it. All right, needed that one again. Definitely playing the back nine more on pace to how I would have liked to have played that front nine. Would have had a real solid run at first place. Still may have a chance. I would just have to really crush the last few holes here. Albatross next hole would be ideal. I haven't hit an albatross this tournament yet. I believe I'm due one. All right. I actually think this was the very first albatross I ever got was on this hole. If we can just not butcher our shot, we'll be all right. Actually, we're going to take out a blue marble for this one, because why not? Help me not have to overpower it nearly as much. Wow, great again. I don't know what it is. Can't, this hole, like that's the exact same spot as last time and everything. Oh, it would have been real nice if I could have got lucky and rolled on the fairway there, but it's just unbelievable. Like usually if I hit great, it's at least just barely a great. That's bad. See, there's the difference right there in that you still got a rough shot, but his ball definitely didn't curve off to the side nearly as bad as mine did. Man, I wish this stupid thing had curl. That was more about the kind of grade I wanted. Hopefully, that should get us there. Just got to not miss this putt this time. I like the rock for safety situations. It's got more distance than the quarterback, and I believe a better ball guide. But it's got to be up there. You know, it's got to be leveled up pretty decently. I mean, people are like, oh, it's only 3 yards, but when you're using a power 3 or power 5 ball, 3 yards becomes like 12, and then that's a big difference. Or no, 3 probably becomes like 8. There we go. Can't believe I freaking missed this putt last time. I don't usually miss flat putts, you know? Something on a crazy hill, maybe it happens, especially if it's long. But flat and within like 8 yards, you should hit it every damn time. Yeah, I agree. That's like what it's for. Or, you know, like um, a drive where you got a really narrow fairway to nail and you're not that worried about distance. It could be good too for like tournament use. I'm going to put in the quarterback just to keep my options open there on this. I don't think it's at all possible to even be using it from the first tee, but I could be wrong. Wish I had the Easter ball for this one. I don't quite want to use a Bandera ball. I don't think I do. I've got them on the other account. This guy is too new. So I think all I've played is, yeah, all I've played with this one is Earth Day, so this account was not made when Easter was here. Definitely don't want to waste an Earth ball. I could just go Quasar, should be alright. Sniper about mid. Maybe on the perfect I might have got there. I think it still would have been just a hair short, but it's a good shot. Take that birdie. You know, that's a hole it is easy to make a mistake on. It's deceptive. I remember the very first time I got that shootout, I was like, this is too easy for this level. Because, you know, it's the last tour, Tour 6, before you go up to the pro circuit. And then you hit it and the ball rolls all the way to the back of the green on the shootout. And you're like, well, that sucks. I guess it wasn't that easy. What hole? I do still want the hammerhead here for the distance. It will make a difference on this one. Got to keep it going. I'm on at least a good recovery round here. Playing the back way better than the front so far. If we can keep that going, we should be okay. Would have liked to get a little more distance on that. Definitely appreciate you guys being in here. It looks so much better with a chat and conversation in there. Even if it's not moving much, at least shows, anybody that potentially comes in here, like it's not a dead room. So appreciate it. Can we get lucky? Come on. Oh, heartbreaker. Oh, so close. That one would have been nice. It's nice because I know that pretty much 170 yards is that spot. If you hit the drive right and you end up in that location, roughly almost anywhere, 170 yards is what it takes to reach to hit the rough there. So for anybody watching this that's trying to know what club to bring, that's your number. Any wood that'll reach 170, 169. That's every division because the second shot doesn't change. So unlucky. It's not really unlucky. It's unlucky to have to hit a sand shot for birdie because it's hard. Make sure the clubs are what I need here. Just gonna switch to this right away. Cool. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a break between these streams, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. So I have a feeling you'll make it back with the, pro is still going to take me an hour and a half. So it'd be 2 hours damn near from now until that's over. So yeah, we'll see you when you get back, bud. Came real close to that hole in one here last time. Katana definitely put me at a good spot, so gonna go with it again. Really, all I got to do is have it just slight bit up and to the left of where I placed it last time, and it should be good. I don't need to change the spin. I'll have to look, though. The wind is slightly different, I'm sure, on this hole than it was on the last one. Opponent should be safe. Nice, easy putt. That's where you really want to be. If you got a putt, you definitely want to be on this side of the hill. It sucks from that other side. Too easy to miss because it's too hard to line up. You can see the cup glow, but it's hard to know if you're hitting. Oh, great. Not good. I just don't want to be on this side of the hill. Below it is not that bad. Still would rather be more to the left, but should be still doable. Just got to focus. Missing this putt really hurts. I hate parring any hole. Just like a birdie on a par 5. It hurts. You don't want to do it. Greatly decrease your odds of placing. That is for sure. All right. Hate that freaking putt, but got it. One more hole. As long as we can keep this drive in the fairway and respectably long, we have a shot for albatross. Should be an eagle. So see if we can get that at least minus 25. Which would be a very, very respectable score considering I hit a minus 11 in the front 9. So could seriously have been shooting for a 27, 28. Cool. No worries, Dan. See, that's the only kind of connection you I ever get. That is it. Usually it starts right back up if I try again. No issues. Yeah. It is that time for sure. We're going to take out Kingsmaker. I know it's a tailwind, but the thought is to minimize the wind on the second shot. So, all right, feel good about the perfect. Should be a decent line. So, hoping the sniper got the distance here with the Kingsmaker to give me a shot at it. I really think it should. You know, I was reaching no problem with the hammerhead, and the hammerhead only gets like 3 or 4 yards more. So, or maybe 5 yards. But oh yeah, not even an issue. Can't hit it great. Darn. Big darn. I got off rhythm. Usually with any shot other than my drive, I let the needle bounce once to the right and then I hit it coming back. And I happened to glance up at my time when I should have been swinging. So I had to wait another rotation. It kind of just threw me off. No excuses, but truth. Muscle memory is a big thing, and I do things pretty repetitiously. Still got our eagle. Minus 25. Cannot be upset with it. It's a minus 14 in the back nine, so definitely a respectable round. Should finish top 10. I would hope. If it's not, it's probably going to be due to tiebreaker. You know, the 25 will be a top 10 score in the bracket, I'm pretty sure. Not the worst round. Not the best round. Rough start. It could have definitely been better. Missed a couple of easy opportunities, and that makes me sad. But that's all she wrote. The score is in the books. Sitting at 4th at the moment. That will not stay that way. You know, I'd really like to at least get the special banner since they're introducing the new top 10 bracket banner. All right, Dan. Yeah, I'm going to do a few things myself before I start the next stream. So, guys that are subscribed, just stay tuned. I'm sure it'll holler at you when I start. Thanks for coming in.